Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today on my channel. My name is Alyssa. I do Pilates at-home workouts. They're definitely sculpty and really fired on up within the body. It's a full body shake, but don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. We got this. Like I said, my name is Alyssa. I do Pilates at-home workouts here on my YouTube channel. If you like what you see, go ahead and make sure that you guys go ahead and subscribe. It would mean so much to me. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And maybe leave a comment down below and tell me what you like. Maybe want to go ahead and do more at-home workouts. If you want me to go ahead and do workouts that are more focused on arms, upper body, back, glutes, legs, lengthening the spine, let me know. Even core just focus, let me know in the comments down below. I would love to see what you guys say and want me to go ahead and do next. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this video. So the equipment that I'm going to be utilizing today is a resistance band. You do not have to go ahead and utilize a resistance band in this workout if you don't have one. If you have it, great. If not, no biggie. The next thing that I'm going to be utilizing is a set of dumbbells. They are 3 pounds. You guys don't have to utilize dumbbells. You can go ahead and just use wine bottles, Stanley cups, soup cans, Ollie Pops. Highly would not suggest popping one of those open after a workout though because of the bubbles. Are you guys more of like a Poppy or an Ollie Pop? I would love to know. I think I'm an Ollie Pop kind of girl. An Ollie Pop a day keeps the doctor away. I like to tell myself that, but it's not real. So let's go ahead and jump right into this video. You're gonna come onto your backs. Okay, you're gonna go ahead and wrap that resistance band around that right shin here. All right, and then feet are gonna be planted down on the mat. Just that band here coming onto your backs. Okay, I don't have my clip in. I know. Usually I have balance on my clip. So we're just gonna go ahead and find our nice neutral spine. So our neutral spine is you're gonna take a nice big deep breath in. As you bring that nice big deep breath in, your rib cages are expanding. Maybe you're tucking it, really sticking out your pelvic floor, really pressing it down into the ground. You see that nice large gap between my lower back and that mat. And then exhale. As you exhale, you're gonna notice that those ribs soften and that pelvic floor actually tilts up towards the ceiling. Okay, just going ahead and taking a nice inhale, exhale, inhale, and then exhale. With your exhale, you're gonna feel like your lower back is gonna be pressing down into the mat, and we're working our way in there, okay? I know I said that I wanted us to go ahead and find a neutral spine to begin. So a neutral spine is kind of like that middle ground so that it's right in between your inhale and your exhale with your pelvic floor, just that there's a little tiny gap between that lower back and that mat. If there were tiny little blueberries or something underneath, or maybe even grapes, you wouldn't be able to squish them and give us wine with those grapes and blueberry jam with the blueberries, okay? Good. Once you found your neutral spine, you're gonna go ahead and reach that left arm behind that head. Elbow is nice and wide. You're gonna begin to float that right leg up to tabletop position. That right hand is in that band, left leg comes on up to meet that right. When you're gonna go ahead and take a nice big inhale here, and then on your exhale, you're gonna lift it on up in a nice upper ab curl. That right arm presses down with that resistance band. And then inhale as you lower back down. You're gonna feel that core fire on up. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. It's not an aggressive press down, okay? It's just like a nice little tug on that tug of war. Good, so something that I wanna go ahead and notate here. Notice how my hand is really just resting behind my neck here. The power is gonna come from your rib cages, okay? Unclench your jaw, relax your facial expression. Something that I've recently had with my in-person classes, especially with Reformer and just other instructors that I've been talking to, is that they feel the crane of their neck and their jaw just like really, really begin to fire it on up recently. And they feel it in like their jaw. And the reason for that is, I'm gonna tell you, you ready for the secret? Is that you're not properly engaging your core. When you lift it on up, it's more of a crane of the neck and you're straining it when you come up, and your rib cages isn't properly engaged. Okay, when you lift it on up, it's like your 12th rib. Your 12th rib is going to be your bottom rib, and it's pressing down into the mat. Okay, a really nice check to make sure that you have that nice neutral spine or imprinted spine is if you would take a tiny little towel and place it underneath your lower back, and that would actually help that form a little bit more. Okay. If anybody wants like a nice tutorial on that or a nice video on that with proper core engagement, please let me know. I'm more than happy to go ahead and give it to you. In 3, we're gonna add on in 2. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you lift on up. Good. For this next one, as you go ahead and exhale, lift it on up in that nice upper up curl. That right leg is gonna go ahead and tap the ground down. Good, and then bring it back on up to tabletop position and inhale as you lower it back down. Let's go ahead and combine that all together. Exhale, lift, right leg taps. Good, inhale as you lower everything back to center. Exhale, lift. Inhale as you lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale as you lower. Just very simple core work to begin. You're like, what are you talking about? We have been like on fire. Good, 8, 7, 6, 5. You're catching me filming right at sunset here, so it might get really bright in here, and I love it when it's really bright. In 3. You're like, can you count? In 2. This next one is you inhale, lower down, tap the ground down. And then when you float it back on up to tabletop, that left leg goes ahead and taps the ground down. Exhale, lift, tap the ground down with that right leg. Left leg is in tabletop. Inhale as you lower down, left leg taps the ground. Good. Exhale, lift, switch. Inhale as you lower and switch. Good. Good. Give me 5. 4, still continuing to tug on that resistance band. If that's too much, you can go ahead and lose the resistance band. Maybe placing that right hand back behind that head as well. Okay, it is your workout. I am just here to guide you. In 3, I lost where I was. And 2. This next one, hold it down right here. Hold it down. Begin to extend that left leg along. Beautiful job. Hold it on up in that nice upper up curl. Just begin to lift that right leg up and then lower it back down. Good. Lift it on up to tabletop, lowering it back down. You're still fighting the tug on that resistance band for 8, 7, rib cage is pulling in. Give me 5. If your neck, you feel like it's cramming on up, just go ahead and lower it back down to the ground. Okay. In 3. And 2. This next one, hold it on up to tabletop position. Can you twist that left elbow over to that right knee and then just come back to center? Good. 8, 7. Really tug on that resistance band when you twist. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one here, hold it here. Just little tiny pulses down on that resistance band. Good for 8, 7, 6. Can you get a little bit deeper in that twist? Give me 5, 4. Get a little bit higher. Give me 3, 2. This next one, go ahead and release it on out. Oh, my Lanta, my core is definitely firing it on up. Let's go ahead and bring that resistance band over to that left-hand side here, okay? Feet are gonna be in tabletop. That right hand is gonna come behind that neck here, okay? That left hand has that resistance band. When you're ready, go ahead and take a nice big inhale, and then exhale, lift it on up for that nice upper up curl. When you lift it on up, press down on with that left hand into that band. Good. Inhale as you lower. Exhale, lift, pulse it down. Inhale as you lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale as you lower. Your shin is gonna wanna drop as you fight the tension and pull that band down to your mat. with that left palm, but your goal is to make sure that it stays nice and staggered out in space, okay? Exhale, lift. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. Good. You're gonna feel those upper abdominals fire it on up. Again, if that resistance band is too much, you can simply go ahead and bring both hands behind those heads. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower, okay? You're doing the same motion here. You're just bringing that left hand behind that head. Otherwise, I still want you going ahead and moving through this movement here, okay? I always give you options. I don't believe in modifications. Good. In 8, 7, 6. Close your eyes if you need to. I always close my eyes when I really start to feel the burn. Give me 3, 2. This next one, hold it on up here. Good. Inhale as you lower down. This next one, as you exhale, lift. You're gonna float that left leg down to the mat. Good. And then inhale as you lower. Left leg comes back to center. Exhale, lift. Tap it down. Inhale as you lower. Good. Exhale, lift. Tap. Inhale as you lower. Exhale, tap. Inhale as you lower. Keep that elbow nice and wide. Unclench your jaw. Relax your facial expression. I believe in you. Yes. Give me 10. 9. 8. 7. Ooh, I feel the shakes. Give me 5. 4. 3. 2. This next one, you're gonna inhale or exhale, lift it on up. Inhale as you lower down, tap that right leg down. Exhale as you lift, tap. Inhale as you lower. So this is now where we go ahead and bring in both feet. Good. Exhale, lift, tap that left leg down, right leg comes up to tabletop. Inhale as you lower, right leg taps. Good. 8. Every single time that left leg taps, you fight the tension on that band. Give me 5. 4. 3. 2. This next one, go ahead and bring that right leg on up to tabletop position here. You're holding it on up in that nice upper ab curl. Just pulse that left hand palm down. Fight the tension here. Good. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Fight the tension on that band. Just go ahead and twist it on over to the left-hand side. Good. And then go ahead and come back center. Twist it on over to the left-hand side. Fight that tension on that band. And then go ahead and come back center. You guys are almost there. Twist. Twist and pulse. Good for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one here, hold in that twist. Just pulse that left palm down into that band. Fight the tension. Good. For 8, 7, 6. Right leg is long up to the ceiling. Fingertips are shooting that energy through those toes. Can you get a little bit deeper in that twist for 4, 3. Get a little bit higher. Give me 2. This next one, let it on out. Oh my goodness, that was insane. When you're ready, lose that resistance band if you had it, okay? You're gonna come on up to a nice standing position. I'm sweating through my blue leggings. Can you believe that? I always sweat through my leggings. All right, so actually, you're gonna keep that band. You're gonna come standing at the top of your mat. Your band is gonna come above those knees here, okay? Once it's above those knees, I just wanna make sure that my necklace doesn't clam against the mic. Once you're in the resistance band is above those knees, you're gonna come up to the top of your mat. All right, from here, your left leg is gonna step forward, your right leg is gonna step back, okay? So you're gonna be in a nice little lunge. Your palms are gonna be facing up towards the top of your mat, okay? Just to begin, your gaze is on up. You're on the back of those right feet. To begin, you're just gonna begin to row those weights up by those rib cages and then release it on out. Just begin to row and then release, row and then release. Don't look down by your feet, look up. Okay, the energy is shooting out from the crown of those heads all the way down to those right feet. Good. Reach or row it and then release. Row and then release. Good. You're finding that nice little hinge. I'm just getting a little bit deeper here. Okay, that left knee does not go past those left toes. Row it back and then release. Row it back and then release. Good. In 4, we're gonna add on. In 3, in 2. This next one, as you begin to row those weights in by those ribs, can you step that right foot up to meet that left? And then release it on out, step it on back. Row it up, tap it up, step it on back as you release. Row, release, row, and then release. Good. Beautiful job here. Row it up, release, row it up, and then release. Good for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, yes you can, 3, 2. This next one, go ahead and release out that row, step that right leg long, beautiful job. You're gonna go ahead and begin to give me a nice bicep curl. As you give me that bicep curl, you're gonna drop it down to a 90-90 lunge and then release it on out, straighten out that right back leg. Good, begin to drop it down, give me that nice bicep curl and then release it on out, straighten out that right leg. Good, bicep curl, come down into a 90-90, release it on out. Good. Curl, release, curl it up, and then release. Good for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Really give me that hinge forward so we fire it on up in that left glute. In 3, in 2. Oh, my Lanta, this nice knife in my left glute is gonna begin to really burn it on out. This next one, hold it down, that 90-90 lunge. Good, hold it there in that 90-90 lunge. Release out those arms, give me that nice curl. Release and curl. Release and curl. Good for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one here, hold it here in that nice curl. Little tiny pulses down and up. Down and up, good. With those legs, give me 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one here, hold it down low. Pulse those knees out and in, out, 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 out. Give me 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one here, release on out that curl, extend that right leg long. As you curl it on up for that bicep curl, can you tap that right foot in? Oh, my Lanta, my left glute is numb. Good, when you're ready, go ahead and release it on out, step it on back behind you. Oh my goodness, I am shaking. Step it up and then step it on back. Good, step it up. Step it on back. Good for 8. Stay low. Give me 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here in that nice hammer curl. You're on the ball of those right feet. Just a little tiny pulses down and up with those hips. Good. It's like an invisible string. If I were to come around with a string or a ribbon and place it right above those hips, they would be pulsing back and back, getting into those under glutes here. Good. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go full range. So go ahead and release it on out. Step out that right leg back behind you. Curl it on up. Step it back, curl. Step it back, curl. Good for 8, 7, 6. Stay low in that left leg. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay strong in that left leg. This next one, hold it up in that curl. Little tiny pulses back and back and back and back. Good. Give me 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Rib cage is still pulling in. Give me 4, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2. Last one. Shake it on out. Oh my goodness. My left leg is twitching. Shake it on out. Shake it out. Shake it out. Good. Maybe give yourself a nice figure 4. Bringing that right foot over top of that left foot over top of that right knee. Oh my goodness. Shake it out. Shake it out. You guys already know the drill. Guess what the drill is? We got the other side. We got the other side. This is my microphone. It's my world. Everybody else is just living in it. That's how I feel. All right, so we ready to get into the other side? Sweating through my blue suit for you. Notice how it's blue for like winter and like snow. It's not like, I told my mom that I was wearing blue for Christmas and she's like, wouldn't you wear red and green? And I'm like, no, but like for snow, like winter time. So she was like, oh, okay. I don't think she knows, but it's fine. Everything's fine. All right, whatever time of year that you're honestly watching this, thank you guys so much for being here, okay? Right foot is gonna come forward. Your left foot is gonna step back. Your palms are gonna be facing up towards the top of your mat. Good. To begin, you're just gonna begin to row those arms back by those ribs and then release it on out. So we got this other side. That right foot is sit forward. That left leg is back. Good. You guys are doing absolutely amazing work here on your mat. I am so incredibly proud of each and every single one of you. Row and then release. Row and then release it on out. Good. Big inhale, big exhale. You got this. You versus you on your mat. This is a mind game, okay? In 8, we're gonna go ahead and get into those steps. When we row it on up, that left leg is gonna step up to meet that right. In 4, find that nice length on your mat. Give me 3, gaze is up, don't look down towards your feet. In 2, this next one is you go ahead and row it on up. Go ahead and step that left foot up and then step it on back, release out that row. Row and then release. Woo. Row and then release. Good. Stay low, stay strong in that right leg. Right knee does not go past those right toes. Good. Give me 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one here, hold it out long. Beautiful job. You're gonna begin to give me that bicep curl as we drop it down into that 90-90 lunge here. Good, release it on out, straightening out that back left leg, releasing out that bicep curl. Curl it up, drop it to a 90-90. Release it on out. Good. Drop it on down, stay strong. Good. Curl it on up, release it on out. Good. I have faith in you. You guys are strong. You guys are powering through. You guys already know that you guys can, and it's because you've already done it to one side. Good. Drop it down and then release. Good. Give me 10, 9. Give me 8 more. Yes, you can. Give me 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one here, hold it down low at that 90-90 lunge. Just drop down those arms and then curl it on up. Lower body is nice and isolated. Elbows are glued to those rib cages. You're just reaching, letting it on out and then curling it on up. Good. Give me 5, 4. This is where we go ahead and hold it in 3 with that upper body. In 2. This next one, hold it on up here in that nice curl. Little tiny pulses down and up. Down and up. Fight that tension on that band. Good. I need 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it down low in that nice lunge. Pulse those knees out and in, out, 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 out. Good. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one, release it on out with that curl. Send that left leg along. Beautiful job. You're gonna give me that curl in as you tap that left foot on up to meet that right. Beautiful job. Belly button is in towards that spine. And then release it on out, step it back. Curl it on up, release it on out. So now, this second round, we were doing those bicep curls, okay? 8, 7, 6, 5, yes you can, breathe. Give me 4, you're gonna stay low and still strong in that right leg. Give me 3, give me 2. This next one, hold it here in that curl. Little tiny pulses back, and back, and back, and back. If you feel like you want to take those weights to those hips, you're more than welcome to. Pulse it back and back with those glutes. Your left heel is raised if you can. Feel that shake, feel that burn. Give me 5. We go full extension here. We got round 2. In 3, bring those weights on up for that curl. In 3, 2. This next one here, release out that curl, step that left leg back. Curl it on up, step that left leg in to meet that right. Release, curl, release, curl, release, curl, release. Beautiful job. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one here, hold it up in that curl. Little tiny pulses back. We have one last final layer. This is it. Yes, you can. Yes, you will. I have faith in you. Pulse it back and back. Can you get a little bit deeper? Look up, don't look down. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. My left leg is shaking. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 2. Last one. Shake it on out. Oh, my Lanta. My legs are shaking. Oh, my goodness. Go ahead and lose that resistance band. Beautiful job here, you guys. Lose that resistance band. We're just gonna get that heart rate up here just a little bit with those upper body here. Okay, so you have a weight in either hand, all right? So my palms are sweaty. We're just gonna go ahead and just do some jab crosses just to get a little bit of heart rate up a little bit more with that upper body. You can be in a stance if you so choose. Left foot is forward if you're right-handed. Right foot is forward if you're left-handed, okay? You're just gonna give me a jab and then a cross. So jab, cross, jab, cross, jab, cross, jab, cross. You're just giving me some nice little punches. They come across the body. You're just getting that heart rate up here. Good. I need 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one, bring those feet underneath those hips. Those palms are gonna be facing up towards the ceiling, slight bend in those knees, okay? Look up, you're gonna reach those weights above those heads and then lowering them back on down. We got around the world. Reach it on up and then go ahead and come back down. Good, lifting them on up, lowering them back on down. Good, reach it on up, send those hips back maybe. Going into a nice chair pose, weight is in those heels, and then release it on out, hips come forward. Good, reach it on up, letting it on out. Getting into those under booties. Good. A nice little break while we had it. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Yes, you can. Give me 3. Give me 2. This next one, let it on out. Go ahead and come to the back of your mats. Beautiful job. Just give me a nice forward fold down with those weights, just letting them hang here by those hands. Beautiful job, letting that upper body just hang. Take a nice big inhale, exhale. Beautiful job. When you're ready, you're gonna begin to walk those hands on out. You can drop it down to your knees if you need to, and you're gonna walk it on out to a nice high plank here, okay? For that nice high plank, you're gonna have those weights handy. You're gonna step it back, one right, one left. You're just holding here in that nice high plank. Beautiful job. Good. Begin to lose that weight in that left hand. That weight is gonna only be necessary for that right, okay? In 4, we're gonna go into a nice little combo. In 3, you're gonna open that chest on up to the right-hand side. In 2, this next one, you're gonna open it on up to the right-hand side. Reach that weight on up towards the ceiling. Good. Gazing it past that chest, you're gonna come back on up to that nice high plank. Beautiful job. Let's go ahead and repeat that motion. Open up to the right-hand side. Reach that weight on up towards the ceiling. Good. And then row it back in front of that chest. Beautiful job. I need 8, 7, 6, 5. Full body movement. Give me 4, 3, 2. Go ahead and give me one last one. Go ahead and come back center with those hips. Hold it there in that nice high plank. Switch out that weight into that left hand. Right hand is now down on the ground. We got that other side. Good. In 4, 3, 2. This next one, open it on up to the left-hand side for that nice side plank. Reach that weight on up towards the ceiling. Good. And then gazing it past that chest. Go ahead and come back center with that plank. Good. Open it on up to the left-hand side to reach that weight on up. Lowering it back down to the ground. Good. 8, 7. I need you guys to breathe. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one here, come back center. Go ahead and roll that dumbbell out from underneath that left. Just hold it here. Hold it here. Good. For 10, 9. Press the floor away. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Begin to slowly bend in those elbows, lowering it down onto your mat, untucking those toes. Maybe coming into a nice upward facing dog. Good. And then exhale, give me a nice forward fold down. Bringing those hands by your sides, resting that cheek onto your mat, letting that heart rate come down as you take those big inhales and exhales. Beautiful job. When you're ready, bring those hands underneath those arms, maybe in line with those ribs. You're gonna go ahead and take a nice inhale and press that body weight up. Bringing those knees to the width of the mat, sending those hips back as those big toes touch, coming into a nice child's pose. Good. Reaching those fingertips long on the mat. Take a nice big inhale, and then exhale. Let it all go. When you're ready, you can go ahead and come on up to all fours. Good. Maybe flipping those palms over. Just giving them a nice stretch here from the opposite direction. Good. Rolling them out, maybe wiggling your tail from side to side. And when you're ready, go ahead and send those booties down to the ground. We have 2 breaths. All right. We have 2 breaths. Let's get into it. Go ahead and take a nice big inhale. Reaching those arms up above. Exhale. Let it all go. Last and final one. Go ahead and take a nice big deep breath in. Palms come together up at the top. You exhale as you bring it down to heart center. Thank you guys so much for joining me today on the mat. My name is Alyssa. Again, I do Pilates at-home workouts here on my YouTube channel. Please make sure that you guys go ahead and subscribe. Comment down below what you liked, maybe what you didn't like, or maybe what you felt the burn most of. Don't tell me what you don't like. I'm sensitive. And again, subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. You guys did absolutely amazing work. This is not easy by any means. You guys are so strong for even powering through and making it to here. You're definitely a different version of yourself, and I could not be more proud of you here. Again, my name is Alyssa, and I cannot wait to see you guys next time on the mat here. So until next time.